Welcome to the Harley J Way. Yeah, the Harley J Way. My name is Harley J. I'm your host. Let's jump right in. Welcome back to the Harley J Way. How are you today? Hope you're good. And so today I want to have a quick conversation about a movie. This is a movie that I just saw, and it's really good. And this movie is called Shazam 2, Fury of the Damn Gods. Well, though it doesn't have the word damn in it, but honestly, it should. It's such a good movie, honestly. And, of course, this is a spoiler talk, and this will contain spoilers. And I usually don't do movie talks, because, I make movies, but, yeah. But, still, I think this is an incredible movie, and we need to talk about it. First off, David F. Sandberg, he did a really good job directing this film. I don't know how to describe this. I feel like everything was done with such precision. And I feel like he just directed everyone in an incredible way. And now Zachary Levi, his performance was in some ways heartbreaking, but in other ways hilarious. And it was cheesy, but in a good way. And Jack Dylan Grazer, I think his name is, wow. When, spoilers, Billy supposedly died. Actually, he did die, and then got resurrected. But I felt like it was so real. His cry, his tears, his emotion was so incredible. Rachel Zegler, or Ziegler, whatever it is, she was incredible. She did a really good job portraying the character, and because it felt like she had so many different layers and so many different parts of her. And I just felt like it was a really good movie. Helen Mirren, she was really good, but she wasn't the best. I feel like her performance was a little bit. It felt like her performance at the beginning, before she because in the movie because in the second half of the movie she really becomes good to stop her sister from destroying the human world, and then she dies. But it felt like she portrayed, when she was the villain character of the film, she portrayed it so well, and she did such a good job with it. But she felt so evil that it felt unrealistic when she became so nice and so good, such a good person, because it was this huge shift that couldn't have happened in just a little amount of time. And I just don't think it would be possible for this character to have that much of a shift. And Lucy Liu, I don't know her name exactly, sadly, who played one of the other sisters, was really good in it. I felt like her performance was very interesting. It was a good performance, and she did a good job with it, but more her body language did a good well, no, it was out of a possible 200, her body language, out of a possible 100, her body language was 50, 0 being the worst, 100 being the best, and her auditory speaking, her lines, the way she delivered her lines, was also 50. So 50 plus 50 equals 100. So in a way, it's 100 out of 100. In another way, it's 100 out of 200, or 50 out of 100. But it was a good performance. It just felt a little stiff at some points, and it felt like she wasn't doing enough, or she was doing too much, and it just it felt like she was definitely at some parts felt realistic, but it felt like she was just doing it for the camera. And of course she wasn't looking at the camera, but she was still doing that. And one thing I did love is how David F. Sandberg, the director, who has a YouTube channel, I love his YouTube channel, it's called Pony Smasher, check it out. Him and his wife made cameos, and they are hilarious. He always does that, where he gives his wife a cameo that's not a big character, but a good sized character. Like someone who gets saved, or someone who gets, or the assistant to a main character. I don't know. And David F. Sandberg has usually unnoticeable cameos in his films. This was a really good job, and just got like pulled up by an animal, I think, or like thrown somewhere. I don't exactly remember it. But that was really good. Though my question is, for Dr. Sivana, or Sylvana, who reappeared in the post-credit scene, if you didn't see it. Sorry if I spoiled that for you. Well, I felt like it was very weird. It was a very weird post-credit scene that I didn't really understand it. It was very weird. It was very, like, well, we already established his character and almost killed him off, and didn't take the eye out of him, and snapping that staff in half kind of make him a tiny bit better, more of a good person. But it didn't feel like that. It felt more like he didn't change at all, which was very weird, and I don't understand that. And then the Justice Society trying to recruit Shazam, that was also very weird. Felt like, I don't know, I feel like in this universe, like, who would actually go and, like in some ways, yeah, go get Shazam, but at the same time, like, they have this weird nickname. Shazam and his family have this weird nickname. Also, it doesn't make sense. Why didn't Shazam say all or nothing, all or one, or you need to bring my whole family? He was like, oh, I feel like in every other scenario, he would have. He's like, oh no, it's either me, and it's either none or me and my whole family. But he just did it himself, and it was weird. And I don't exactly know why he did that, but yeah. Also, I don't know, everything. Okay, so the ending with the wizard, like, I feel like, how did that wizard shave his beard so quickly? That was a joke, but that wizard thing at the end was kind of hilarious. I didn't really understand it too much, but I felt like, okay, first off, why does Shazam not know what his superhero name is? Like, in the first film, it was, like, clear that he was called Shazam. That was his name. He was like, say my name. What's your name? Shazam! Shazam! That's how the family got powers. But, like, it's just Shazam. It's like he acknowledged that was his name in the first film, and now it's like he doesn't remember that. Like, it doesn't exist. Like, how did you think that people... Like, how do you remember that moment of giving your family superpowers? Like, that should stick out. I'm just saying. Like, it doesn't make sense. So, yeah, it doesn't really make sense. If you like this form of content where I'm just rambling about a movie I like and that I watch and telling you my opinion from a fan perspective, but also from a filmmaker perspective, growing up in Hollywood, where some of the people where this part of the film was made, and being really able to experience a lot of it firsthand. Do you like this type of content? Just if you're on Spotify, you can really just go into the description, and there should be like a little thing that lets you, like, they should say, do you like this type of content? Just put yes or no, whatever, or kinda, whatever. If you're not on Spotify, or if you are on Spotify, please leave a voice message telling us what you think, or telling something completely different. Please leave a voice message. We love when we hear voice messages. We're trying to get enough voice messages to do a full voice message episode where I listen and react to different voice messages. So if you can please do a voice message. We might even give one special voice message person who does a voice message a special prize, possibly. But that would be at the end of the season. But still, you can get in on that by doing a voice message. Just put it in. I'll put the link in the show notes. You literally can just record a literal 5-second thing of you saying hi or saying whatever, and we will put it on the show. It can literally be whatever. Just try not to make it too explicit or dark. But if we have to, we'll list the episode as explicit. If we have to. But yeah. What do you think of this? What do you think of this new type of content? And what do you think of Shazam: Fury of the Damn Gods? Well, Shazam: Fury of the Gods, but so yeah. If you're also on Spotify, on Spotify, you can also probably go in the description and type in an answer to what you thought of Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Tell me what you think. I'm excited to see what you've put. And yeah, okay. Thank you for listening. I'm Harley J, and peace out.